Hello! I'm Elaine, and I'm a tour guide in the French Quarter. I do ghost tours. And I am not going to tell you the stories that I tell on my tour, because you gotta pay for those. But if you want to hear some interesting things that have happened to me while I'm leading random drunk people around the French Quarter, I got you. So, as often happens, as soon as I recorded my video recorded the audio for my video about drunks acting like toddlers, I had a night where there were just more drunks acting so much like toddlers. One moment on my tour, we were at the very, very end of the tour, and I was trying to get my group to gather around for the last stop. And my group was relatively well contained. There were a couple people who were a little bit too intoxicated, but not bad. And right when I'm starting the story, I see another group coming down the sidewalk. And from a distance, I already know they're a pub crawl, both because I know the guide and I know which tours he's doing, but also because I have never seen a group that more clearly screamed pub crawl. It was a group of 20-something guys, and they were from a distance going woo! Pub crawl stuff. And when they spot us gathering around, I immediately start hearing the chant, "Another group! Another group! Another group!" And I can hear the tour guide trying to be like, guys, that's great, but quiet, quiet, quiet. And they're like, "No! Another ghost tour group!" And chanting and screaming. And when they get close enough to be vaguely within communicatable distance, they start going, "Hey, other tour guide! Other tour group! Other tour group!" And my slightly more inebriated guests look up and go, "Hi!" And then the pub crawl is just running towards them with arms open, and I expect, of course, my group to be like, "Oh my god," but no, it seems my tour group liked them, it seems, because suddenly some of the drunks from my group are running towards them with their arms open. And if you've ever seen that video of the two toddlers that didn't see each other for a while during the pandemic, when they finally see each other for the first time and they're sort of stumble running towards each other to give each other a hug, that's exactly what happened. And I'm just standing there okay, I guess we're doing this now. But earlier in that evening, when I wasn't even on a tour, I was heading over to do my tour, and I walked by another group. And this tour guide has that look on her face that every tour guide gets every now and then, that look that just screams, "I have had a night. I am not even caring what's happening. All I have to do is get through another 30 minutes or however long it is, and I get to go home." So I could tell, even walking up, she's having a bad night. And, it's one of those nights I accidentally make eye contact with her when she's in the middle of a story and she gives me a look. And I'm just about to pass their group when the guy who's standing on the very edge of the group just looks over, sees the trash can that is right next to him, and without any signs of emotion, just tips it over into the street. And all of the other guests on the tour are looking at him like, "What the hell are you doing?" The tour guide just pauses for a minute and then goes back to her story because she is so done with this shit. And the woman that is with this guy, presumably his girlfriend, wife, maybe sister, I don't know, slaps him upside the shoulder and goes, "What are you doing? Pick that up." And he's just sort of laughing and be like, "Ha ha ha." And I have never seen anything that reminded me so much of when you're in a kindergarten classroom and there's that one kid that goes over to the other kids who are making block towers and just pushes them over and laughs and then walks away. But I will say, it seems the woman was of stronger stuff, because by the time I got across the street, the guy was picking garbage up off the ground. So thank you, random woman, for containing your drunk toddler of a man. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and feel free to share your own experiences in the comments below.